Hi guys, welcome to Mark Bierski Crystals channel. It's a great day to talk about a beautiful crystal today that I hope the video, audio, sound is back to normal again. I just did a quick video for markbierski.com channel and I hope that's ended up okay. I'm not so sure, it's still uploading now. But yeah, I've got a fascinating crystal here that I love working with. Okay, can you see that? Rhodonite. It's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. You want to see it a little closer? That gorgeous? I'm just going to feel it. Just get a feel for it. I love this crystal because of its format, its shape, its colour and its texture. I also love the energy of this crystal in all different forms, whether it be a natural formation or polished. It is a beautiful crystal. It has a magical energy to this crystal, and I've spoke about this crystal many times. This crystal has a great expression, and what I mean by expression, when people work with this crystal, it brings out their character, and I noticed that with a lot of children. And it's a really lovely crystal for children, especially teenagers who are finding themselves, who are going through the pubescent energy and finding themselves and who they are, and fighting with the many thoughts and feelings of weakness. Who am I? What am I doing here? Am I good enough? And trying to find their way with their parents. It is a really beautiful crystal. I really like it. It brings out a lot of character, whoever wears this crystal. In adult form, it also brings out the child within adults. And I used to wear this a lot, and it used to make me giggle when I was doing circle nights. I used to like wearing it. I wore it alongside one particular crystal that, let me just see if I've got one here. No, I don't. So the one crystal that I used to wear this with and worked tremendous for me was a rainbow. Gosh, come on, Mark. Moonstone. But it was a rainbow moonstone, so it just had this such great power against this beauty, and I wore them together. I can even tell you what it looked like. It was like a square chunk in natural form, and then the piece that I had was a little round piece that sat together. They worked really well. It was so magical, because it brought the giddiness out in me, but it also brought out my psychic abilities as well. So I was, people used to laugh and say, Mark, he just jokes all the time, but actually within the jokes there's a lot of truth, and sometimes it can be it can hit you like really powerful. So this crystal has that energy that brings out a lot of your characters, a lot of your power, a lot of your creativity, but it's really powerful stuff. So don't get me wrong, when you wear this crystal, it may be light-hearted, but it sure packs a punch. This crystal also works with women who go through not just heartbreak, but women who go through self-worth issues. And that is normally when a partner, whether it's a man or a woman, whoever you're with, is without realizing bringing you down because of their weaknesses. This is a great crystal to move on from that. This also is an amazing crystal to help you see your path and your truth and who you are and why you're here. So there is a lot of essence in this crystal, a lot of vibration and a lot of beautiful energy wave that is penetrating you all the time. And it really works on many levels. It's a very powerful crystal. I'm struggling to get them now more and more, especially the ones which I really kind of like. I used to grab so many and just be drawn to them. The last show I did, I think I handled about 60, 70 of them, and not one of them I wanted to touch. Only these over here that I've got, and I've got 7 out of maybe 4,000 crystals I was looking at, and this is one of them. So yeah, you can see it's beautiful. So I have some on my website, but they go pretty quick because they are pretty spectacular crystals. So if you're in the place as well where you really don't know what you want to do with your life, good crystal to wear, a really good crystal. Give it a few weeks and you'll start to feel things, and it'll take you on a path of knowing what you want to do and where you are. It's great for that. Healing the heart of past issue and pain, suffering. If you've been really through traumatic stress with the heart energy, meaning that your family treated you bad, your mother wasn't kind, your father wasn't kind, or your partner wasn't kind, there's some sort of deceiving energy or a lack of love in many different forms, this crystal is a great one to wear because it breaks down the walls that you've protected yourself with. And I often share this to you. When you protect yourself, what you didn't realize is what you were protecting was the pain and suffering. So you actually keep it in there. So what this crystal does is, like I said, it's got a blast wave that penetrates that brick wall that you created over time to protect you, to then let the pain and suffering out. This is the only way I can kind of share it with you so it makes a little bit of sense. And even if it doesn't make sense, it's worth giving this crystal a try. It really is, because it certainly helps with painful memories that keep coming up. So suppressed pain and suffering from a heartache of one thing or another. The positive things about this crystal is if you want new energy, if you want to heal the heart from the physical issue of the body not functioning properly because your body is screaming out through skin, through irritation of the skin, through the blood, through many things that you're struggling with, pain and physical bodily pain. Great crystal, because what it does, it starts to detoxify the blood, starts to heal and cleanse you, it purifies you. So it's a great crystal for that as well. On a psychic level, there's quite a few different, I'm trying to think of one specific thing that really was a massive impact. I keep going back to children and the love of children, and again, there is something very special about a mother and daughter love or connection. If you have a psychic connection with your daughter or your son and it's gone because of one thing or another, they've gone or they've moved into the spirit world or whatever it may be, this brings the connection back to mother and daughter, or to father and son, or vice versa, or whatever. So there is a connection there that I often remember, that mums used to wear it and then felt a connection back to their child and they were reconnected again. This was one of a handful of crystals that did that kind of similar work. If you've got a father in spirit that you miss very much, great crystal to wear because it brings that bond back. Don't ask me how, but it does. I remember that. I'm trying to think of other things now. Just give me a second. There was a girl that I knew who was trying for a baby. She struggled and she had one of these. She used to rub it all across her stomach and down and all of there, and as she rubbed it, she used to swear that she could feel a release of tension and stress and worry, and she used to wear it and hold it. And I think I remember giving her a reading saying, I gave her the crystal and said, the crystal I give you, I want you to hold and repeat your baby's name. Repeat your baby's name and see your baby. She eventually got pregnant, which the doctor said she wouldn't, which happened to me and my clients. Well, I couldn't even imagine how many times, hundreds. And then she ended up having a baby girl, and she swore that it was the crystal that helped. What else? I think I worked with this crystal a lot when I was doing circle nights. And I remember having a basket, a big basket. I'll show you. Let me get one of the baskets. So literally, on the circle nights, when I knew I had to give crystals to people, I'd have baskets like this. So in here, there are so many unusual, beautiful crystals. This is a collection of crystals that when I finish working on them, then I'll have them either mounted or I'll put them on the website. So I had lots of amazing crystals like this. So I take at that particular time, I'd have maybe, I don't know, 20 or 30 baskets of different crystals. At this particular time, I had some tumblestones in this beautiful crystal, and I went round the room, and it was a night to connect to your own love, to love yourself, which nobody really does. So I gave everybody this crystal, and I said, I want you to hold this crystal, and for the next half hour to an hour, I'm going to go around and place my hand on everybody's heart and give pure energy healing. And in the moment that you feel that your heart has been touched, I want you to then look at yourself, basically place yourself in front of yourself and look and see all the qualities about yourself, which is so beautiful. And I want you to say, well done for being you. And when I'd finished, the whole of the room, I think there was about 73, 74 people there, but the whole of the room, there wasn't one person who did not cry. Everybody cried while this healing session was taking place with this particular crystal. I think the result of that was it really is not only a heart-opening crystal, but it helps you look at yourself and realize who you are and how beautiful you are. And I think that's another good reason to have this crystal. Are you somebody who spends most of your time looking after everybody else, pleasing everybody else? When do you ever look at yourself? Dare you look at yourself? Because that's selfish and actually egoistic. Well, it's not. It's not. It's so important to be able to sit down once in a while, look in your mirror and say, you know what? I am a good soul. And you have to recognize that. So this crystal is a great crystal to recognize who you are and how beautiful you are. Okay guys, I think that's it. I think I could go on all day about this crystal, of course you know that, but I think this little video is enough for you to get started with this crystal. So take it on board, enjoy it. I have a few on my website and I'm sure if nothing calls to you there, you can certainly go to your local crystal shop and buy a lovely little tumble stone of a fair price, no doubt about it. And there are fakes, so be warned, there are fakes. Okay, the last show I've just been to, I spotted quite a few, and I was told, anyway, a lot of people don't like me at shows anymore because I bring my machine with me to check, and they really don't like it, which I find fascinating, because if you brought a machine here, I'd be saying, get it out, come on, let's check them all, because you know, it's about having genuine crystals, not fakes. And if you buy fakes, you put them aside and sell them, give them away, or say these are fakes, you know. But hey, a lot of people got a bit scared when I took my machine out and told me where to go. So that's a little bit scary, that's telling you something. So I have to be more vigilant now, and I have to check everything as I did this time. Okay guys, have a lovely day. I hope this video's turned out well. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for my next video on another beautiful crystal, and I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for going to markbayerski.com and buying your genuine, authentic crystals worked on by myself every single day. I hope you enjoy them all. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful day. Bye.